don't know if she's sleeping. She was so cranky. She fell asleep while I was out running, but not for very long. When I came back inside, and she was so cranky, I gave her something to eat. I can't find one of her bottles, so I gave her a different bottle. She was crying. One of her teeth, one of the bottom teeth, I see it coming in, and I think that might be bothering her. Anyway, hopefully she'll take a good nap this way. Maybe she'll feel better when she gets up. Allison, love reading. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a new love interest coming in. Could be a Capricorn, and things could change for the better quickly. If you are with someone right now, current relationship can move forward, but there may be a demon that you guys have to work out or that it has to be dealt with. You also could have choices coming in. A Sagittarius enters. Growth and transformation comes in around your love life and feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You've got a Scorpio and a Taurus also coming in. So you could have some choices in 2021. If you're single right now, I would explore the options that are coming in, you know, and see where it goes. Good for you. Kira, how is Daniel feeling about me? He's got a little bit of sharp energy around the situation with the Queen of Swords. That just may be something he hasn't let go of yet. He feels like, okay, death is in reverse, so he may feel like nothing here is going to change. Overall, he feels like you're stable, strong, sincere, kind, caring, funny, passionate, loving, kind, sincere, but he may feel like either you're a little bit dramatic or that nothing is changing around the situation, and he's got reservations around that. That's what the Queen of Swords and the Death in Reverse is. Amorous, how does Tyler feel about me? How does Tyler feel about me? Overall, pretty good. It's like the Fool is here, which is like the possibility to start a new journey. It's also feeling like you're caring, spontaneous, like a free spirit, somebody that's fun to be around, very lighthearted. But they may feel like sometimes you kind of get stuck. They have a lot of respect for you. They do think that you're ambitious and passionate, but sometimes they may feel like you can't get out of your own way. I don't know what that's about, but that's what the cards suggest. Talia, how will my live go tomorrow? Persistence and listening to your intuition and being focused brings in lots of strength and success. What is in my mouth? I hit one of these hairs. Jesus. Yeah, I think it's going to go well tomorrow. Red Nappy, how is Kay feeling about me? Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Thinks that you're very successful, but kind of has a double-edged sword. They also may think that you're argumentative. You come up as also being spontaneous and a little bit carefree, which I think they like, but they may think that you're a little bit argumentative at moments or dramatic, however you want to put that. And that sometimes you get stuck and you don't make a decision fast enough or something like that. Overall, I think that they feel positive about you. There may be some little quirks that kind of, the arguments. I don't know if this is someone you argue with a lot. Aphrodite, what positive changes are coming into my life? What positive changes are coming into my life? Money. You got a lot of financial stability coming in. It could be slow and steady wins the race, but it's building like a solid ground around finances. It also looks like you may be making a decision to either put money away or save money for something. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan is very positive, and your life starts to move forward with finances, which is good. Adriana, how's it going to go? It goes well. Four of Wands, positive. King of Pentacles, positive. Justice, it should go well. Lily, how did V feel today with me? V's kind of got a little bit of the double-edged sword. So on one hand, feels like it was like a wish come true, but on the other hand, they may be either be feeling impatient or frustrated with the situation, and they could be feeling a little bit weak. I would say, I mean, you have the Fool here, which is starting a new journey. It could be the beginning of something. I wouldn't lose hope. I think it leans more towards the better side than it does the not so great side. But it's funny because a lot of people are getting that double-edged sword today. Oh, that's just what it is. They may have dual feelings around the situation and feel like on one hand things are good, or it's very positive, and on the other hand they're not so sure if this is the right thing for them, or they're not so sure how they want to proceed. I give it some time. Red, how's the Libra feeling about me? Okay, the Emperor here is in reverse, so I would be careful with this, only because this indicates to me somebody here is controlling and manipulating and may even be a little bit narcissistic, so I would be careful with that. Once again, we got the double-edged sword here. On one hand, feels like there's cause for celebration around the situation. On the other hand, feels like it's stuck. Thinks that you're kind, caring, intuitive, intelligent, well-balanced, sincere, but they got dual feelings too. I don't know why that keeps coming up today. It's so crazy. Tibet, Aquarius, thoughts about my last text. Okay, this person has got a little bit of a double, it's a little sharp energy around the situation. But for the most part, they're focused on what you said. They feel grounded and stable, and things are moving forward slow and steady. Things change for the better quickly. The Queen of Swords, they may be feeling a little bit, the Queen of Swords is like a little bit of bitchy energy around the situation. But for the most part, they feel good about it. They feel calm, compassionate, patient, kind. But there may be something that kind of tweaked them a little bit. That goes away pretty fast. And overall, things change for the better with you and him quickly. Talia did one for Empress and one for Mel. Empress general for this month. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. You may start to see some good karma come back to you. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. Success comes in. It looks like you're going to have choices by the end of the month that could be bringing in a large sum of money. I wouldn't be surprised if you got a couple of different job offers and you might have to make a decision. There could be an offer that would be hard to turn down. And your own perseverance and persistence is going to push your life forward. Letting go of anxiety. And it's like you're reigniting ambition around a goal. Starting a new journey. Rest of the month should be pretty decent. The heck? Where the heck was I? Divine E spirit messages. My stomach. I haven't eaten yet today because I'm fasting until sundown. My stomach is like making all kinds of crazy sounds. The King of Water. Trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. Open your heart and your mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Charity work. The Five of Water. Things not turning out as the way you hoped. Not seeing the positive in a situation. Crying over spilt milk. Eight of Air. Sorry. The illusion of being trapped. Lack of confidence and afraid to take action. I would say, don't let the fear hold you back, whatever it is. Don't let the fear hold you back. Shante, what will happen if I reach out to Shani about his contact? We haven't spoken in a month. What will happen if I reach out to Shani about seeing his contact? We haven't spoken in a month. It may be slow. You might be slow to get a response because it looks like this person is stuck. They may feel a little anxious, and they could even be dealing with some sort of a demon around the situation. Eventually, you'll hear from them. It could take some time. The Knight of Swords is in reverse. So is the Page of Swords. So I would think that they either feel weak and they don't know how to answer, or they don't know how to move forward. The positive thing here is Sun is in reverse, which means that you're guaranteed some sort of happiness around the situation. It just may take time. You could reach out to this person and not hear back from them for a month, and that's so freaking annoying. But eventually, you should get somewhere. So I would, if it's worth it to you, I would reach out. Kira, general around Daniel and I, his next actions. Well, he's feeling a little bit unsuccessful right now, and you have a wish around the situation, but I wouldn't expect to hear from him in the next couple of days because the Page of Swords is in reverse. It could take a little bit of time before he reaches out. You have a wish around the situation, and the moon is here, so listen to your intuition. He may be feeling a little bit regretful about things, like he felt like there was long-term potential around the situation, but now he's not so sure. He's not really sure how he feels. He feels, Four of Wands, like there's a potential for the future, but then on the other hand, with the Two of Cups, he feels like maybe it's better that I don't, or maybe it's better I stay away. I would give it a couple of days. I don't think you're going to hear from him until maybe the weekend. Or later maybe the weekend, yeah. Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords in reverse. It's like lack of communication, or communication may be down. Kira, general for the rest of the week and the weekend. You've got some nice things happening. The sun is coming out, so you should be feeling better, or you should be feeling happy. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility, and being guided by the divine. No longer feeling like you're so weighed down by the weight of the world, especially around money, maybe paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or something like that, which makes you feel relief. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. And there may be an air sign at the end of the week that you're spending time with, like for Aquarius, Gemini. Maybe a Gemini. Back up to the top. Desiree Love. may need to have patience around love. If you're not involved with anyone right now, Sagittarius comes in. The weight of the world is going to slip off your shoulders, and there should be a much lighter energy coming in around you and some good luck. You also could have a new love interest or be rekindling your current relationship if you're in one. If you're not, I would say look out for Sagittarius. You have a wish when it comes to love, and you're leaving regret and negativity in the past. Moving forward with a open heart, it serves you well. I think you got nice stuff happening. Possibly somebody brand new that you haven't met before comes in. Aphra, love. You've got passion coming in, and you may be feeling undecided because you could have an abundance here. If you're not with anyone right now, there's an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. There's also a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Looks like there's a Taurus coming in, and there's somebody maybe in your world right now that you haven't taken notice of. Now, if you're already with somebody, I would say your current relationship can move forward with passion, but it's going to be your choice and your decision if that's what you want. Otherwise, if you're unhappy, there's other opportunity coming in for you. Listen to your intuition. You're about to step into your own strength, and you're going to be calling the shots moving forward in 2021. And general. Okay, weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders because now you've got the world at your feet. Any tower moments or disasters is moving back into the past. You're moving away from it. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. The hard work you've put out into the universe is coming back to you, paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Lightens the load around finances. If you're not with anyone right now, soulmate connection comes in, possibly with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. If you are with someone, your current relationship stabilizes. Nice stuff happening around money. And overall, like, lighter energy coming in. Thank goodness. 2020 was fucking disaster. Gabby, spirit messages. Seven of Fire. Defend your beliefs and your decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. 6 of Air. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation, possibly taking a trip. The Emperor, Archangel Michael. Organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. Not bad. Red. Will the Leo feel when they find out about the Libra and I? You could have an argument. They feel unsuccessful and there's an argument here. They also may feel hurt, unprepared, and they may spend a lot of time thinking about it. Gabby, reading regarding the course I'm taking. It looks like you're prepared for success. It could bring in money in the future. I don't know what kind of a course it is, but 5 of Pentacles in reverse is paying off a bill of debt or a loan or putting money aside. Listen to your intuition. I don't know what the course is about, but it may give you something to chew on and something to think about. It does also look like it teaches, you got the Emperor here, so I would say it may be great at bringing in a leadership role or teaching you how to be a leader. I don't know. The Emperor is here, so that's like a boss or somebody who knows how to lead and take control of situations. I think that whatever it is, it's positive, and in the long term, it's positive. It brings in a lot of perseverance. Also brings in some grounding and stability. I think it's going to be worth it, whatever it is. It may make things click. Gabby, general at the current job is coming. Okay, you got Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Pentacles, which is good. So it's like the hard work you've put in, you should start to see something come from it, and balance should come back to your current job. But you might lack passion around there, and you may decide to walk away from that place anyway. And if you do, or whether you do or don't, success is coming in. If you walk away, you may find something that you resonate with better, and you may feel like it's not so much pulling teeth. If you decide to stay, there may be more burden around the situation, but it looks like regardless, whatever you decide in the near future, you should be being rewarded or acknowledged. So you should feel like something has come back to you that you deserve, which, thank God. Crystal, where to go from here? Where to go from here? Okay, you've got money coming in, and the cards indicate it's time to take care of yourself. Rest, relaxation, self-care is necessary. You're being guided by the divine, so you don't have to stress too much. You're going to be led to where you're supposed to go. I'm not really sure exactly what you're talking about here, like in what area of your life, but it looks like you will be presented with an offer that will be hard to turn down. Almost like something that would be too good to be true, and you may feel passionately about it, and that could push your life forward. I think that the main thing here is to make sure you're taking care of yourself. Sepia General. Perseverance makes you feel like you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in, brings in a large sum of money. Laying down the law, cutting through bullshit. There could be a new job opportunity coming in here pretty quickly. And it could be something that brings in more money, makes you feel a little bit more financial stability with the King and Queen of Pentacles. I think you're going to have some new job stuff happening. Disappointment and anxiety starts to move into the past. If you get a new job, that may help alleviate some of the anxiety. I think that's what's coming. Career. Listening to your intuition. If something doesn't feel right, I wouldn't do it. But it does look like you're being guided by the divine to move forward with your career. It looks like Ten of Pentacles. You got more money coming in. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. You've got long-term potential around a new job opportunity, but there may be more than one opportunity. You may have to make a decision. Growth and transformation comes in also around a side business that could be profitable. Maybe if not right away, in the future, there's success around that. So I wouldn't give that up either, because you could be establishing long-term clients. So I don't know what the side business is, but whatever it is, I would continue to put effort into that, because Three of Pentacles could be long-term business arrangements with clients that pay well. I would definitely keep putting time and effort into that. Sepia Love. Stepping into your own strength brings the world to your feet. You got a new opportunity on the horizon and ambition coming in. You got a couple of people here. You got a Leo and Aries. It could be somebody new too. Like one of these people maybe you haven't met yet. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Starting a new journey. Some good luck comes in. You also have a Scorpio and a Cancer here. So I don't know. Some of these people you may not have met yet. They may be on their way in. I would keep your options open and send that out into the universe. I'm open to whoever shows up, and let's see what happens. Growth and transformation with the Death card. It also could be a Scorpio that comes in. Sepia, general is a stupid job. I want to leave. Seven of Pentacles. You may feel like I put in a whole lot of effort and I didn't see much fruits of my labor. I may be feeling a little bit like I put in a lot of hard work and didn't see anything. It doesn't look too bad moving forward. If you were to stay there, you got the Nine of Pentacles, which would be money is coming in. You might not feel like you got a wish around the situation, but it might be okay. You could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, being guided by the divine. I don't think you're staying there. I think you're moving on to something a little bit more successful. I think it's okay for now, but I don't think that you're going to be there much longer. Nina, love. Love cup here is full. So if you're not with anyone right now, Pisces comes in and your life can change for the better quickly. Heading towards all 10 cups being full. If you are with someone, listen to your intuition around your current relationship. It does look like you may have to make a decision at some point. There could be an earth sign coming in. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. If you're not with anyone right now, there may be more than one person coming in with a love offering. Julie, so they got really closer since the mess with me. No, their relationship hasn't changed. Their relationship is a cycle. It's like one of these toxic cycles that we always see. Like, and she does this with more than one person. It's not, they're never going to be close. They're never going to have an intimate relationship emotionally. It's never going to be like that. She's not capable of it. And I don't even think that that's something that she wants. She wants to control people and she wants to make decisions. And her relationships with men seem to go in cycles. Things can go really well for a couple of weeks and then she could disappear. And you don't, and nobody cares. I don't think that these guys care about her. They're not, there's no love here between any of these people. It's just a cycle of a toxic relationship. And she's got more than one guy doing this. So that's why I said things could change, because between now and the weekend, who knows what can happen. You know, like if you've ever been in a relationship like that before, it's like things can be good on Monday and then you hate on Wednesday and then Friday you make up again. So it's hard to read cards for that kind of a situation because things change so quickly. Are they going to be close? Are they going to be in love? Are they going to be each other's soulmates and caring for each other and nurturing each other and taking them, you know, making you fulfill your dreams? No, that's not their relationship. And I hate to say it, but a lot of these toxic relationships, they don't even know the person that they're involved with. Like it's not a relationship that's based on a close emotional bond. It's a relationship that's built around control and manipulation. So they're never going to have a close, intimate relationship because that's not what it's about. It's about, it's almost like a war. Like they're always at war with one another, but it's not 100% her fault because he plays into it. So he's got to cut himself off from the situation and he doesn't. So that's the trouble. Like he goes back when she calls, he goes, or however the situation happens. It's not about being close. But that's the thing that's so frustrating for a normal person. When a normal person looks at the situation, they're like, what the fuck is he doing with this person? But yet she's got some kind of control over him. That's what their relationship is about. So being close, there is no close. She's not close to anybody. She's just got a lot of people in her life that she can control. And it's a shame. It's a shame because I don't know why people get away with it, but people do. And it can last for a very long time until there's a couple of ways out. The one person's got to grow a spine and say, I'm done with this. I don't give a shit. Threaten me. Do whatever you want to do. I'm not playing anymore. Or the other person's got to outgrow them. They find somebody who they can control more or manipulate somebody more. Or they get more out of somebody else. It is not about being close at all. And it doesn't have anything to do with you. It has to do with the power she has over him. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, and it's like borderline disgusting. Anyone that's ever seen this happen to anybody or experienced it themselves. Sepia, me and Derek. Well, it looks like fighting and love both have moved into the past, or they both have run out. Moving forward, aside from disappointment around the situation, it doesn't look like there's much communication right now. A little bit down the line, there is communication coming in again. But this guy's got so many demons around him. And at some point, he's either going to express that he's hurt by this situation. I don't know. This guy can be manipulating too. I don't know. I would watch out for this, because that could be him telling you that he's hurt. And because I think you're over it. I don't know. I don't trust him. I would just try to keep your distance from him until everything works itself out. Deal with him as least amount that you can. I think the better. Kiki, general for myself. You are feeling prepared to move forward with your life. Taking control of your life brings in a new job opportunity that brings in money. Or that could be, I mean, it could be school, but that's really usually money. It does look like out of the clear blue sky, you could have a new love connection come in. Happiness comes in. Love is coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got a couple of options. Air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and a Sagittarius. Kira, what's going on in Daniel's life? What is going on in Daniel's life? Well, he's got a lot of decisions that, like, things that he feels like I'm undecided. I don't know what to do. He does his intuition is pretty good, but I don't know that he's listening to it, and he seems to be putting arguments in the past. He doesn't want to fight with anyone right now, so he's maybe kind of quiet and staying to himself. It does look like he may be very busy business-wise, because he's got the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. Could be a new journey around business, new business opportunity around him, possibly with an Aries or with a boss, or he may be talking to a boss about some sort of a business thing. He does have luck around. He's got a wish around finances and business. He may be hard at work, and that may be where he is right now, like head-wise. Kiki, timing when my sore throat will go away. Three days. I would go to a doctor. I would definitely see a doctor if you can, but I think it should be gone within the next couple of days. Gabby, relationship general. You might be feeling a little undecided these days about what direction you want to take things in. It does look like you have a wish and you're calling the shots. You may be feeling sometimes like the relationship is out of balance, or that you put more effort in, or you do more of something than you get back, and that might be something that you guys have to deal with. Overall, you have good luck around the situation. You also have not feeling like I'm waiting for my ship to come in, feeling like things are moving forward. The relationship itself looks pretty good. You guys could be starting a new journey or working on something together that's positive. It may be a creative project of some sort. The relationship or your life may go back into balance, or maybe the relationship itself goes back into balance, but you might feel that things are a little bit uneven or unbalanced in one area, and that may really irk you. I would talk about it, because otherwise the relationship looks pretty good. Thing is that, like, you seem to spend a lot of time working on yourself and doing things like self-improvement and how I can better myself just in general. And the problem with that is that if you're in a relationship with somebody who doesn't do that, you could outgrow them. And I know it sounds kind of crazy. I didn't believe it. But in every one of my teacher trainings that I've done, a teacher would always say, somebody here is going to leave this teacher training and their relationship is going to end. And nobody believed it, right? Everyone was like, it's not going to happen. And because you're always working, or you're working on yourself, you're transforming. But if your partner isn't transforming with you, there's going to be a problem in the relationship. In every teacher training I did, somebody went through a divorce after it. So that just may be something that you might be feeling like, hey, I'm always putting in work on myself, and maybe you might feel like he's a little stagnant. If that's the case, I would just, I would try to have a conversation about it, because otherwise the relationship looks like it's pretty good. Kira, general. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care is definitely important this week. Brings in lots of happiness. Going through personal growth and transformation. Got some financial stability coming in. Yeah, you got money coming in. You also may be feeling a little bit disappointed in something, but that should move into the past pretty quickly. Got success coming in either around work or a side business, and you might have some choices to make around work or a side business. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, paying off a bill of debt or a loan, and feeling prepared for either taking control of your finances or saving money or being better or with money. I don't know how you feel about money. I don't think I'm good with money. I'm trying to work on it, but it's not one of my strong points. Anyway, you may be making an effort to, like, I don't know, save for something or put money in an account somewhere. Whatever it is, it's possible. Adriana, general. Got money coming in. You got like a strong amount of money. Well, stepping into your own strength is happening with that card, but you got money coming in, money flowing to you. Another one, taking time for rest, relaxation, self-care is important, brings in happiness. Listen to your intuition, and you're no longer holding yourself back. As opportunities come in, you're going to take them. Balance comes back to your life, and a Capricorn may come in. Kira, tomorrow. Being guided by the divine tomorrow. You may need to have a little bit of patience around something tomorrow, but tomorrow looks like it's a pretty decent day. 4 of Cups. There may be an offer in front of you that you're not seeing tomorrow. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Feeling like the hard work you've put into something is coming back to you. Tomorrow should be a good day. Tibet, what's going on in the Aquarius relationship? Oh, God. Oh, shit. Well, it's like they got a lot of ambition around the situation. They feel very connected, but the love has run out. So they may be a soulmate connection that just does better as friends. It also looks like the Hermit is in reverse. One person knows this. The other person may, like this may be, I know I'm an asshole, but I'm not going to say anything because I know you're going to tell me I'm an asshole, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. Somebody here doesn't communicate, and the other person does communicate. Somebody may be very detached, and that's typical Aquarius. I wouldn't be surprised. Feeling like the relationship is not growing and transforming, and also feeling like there's not getting their wish around the situation. I think that it's a soulmate connection that really is friends. You know, it's not really romantic. Kira, general love. And will Leo and I, the date happen this Saturday? Okay. You should. It should happen because you could be starting a new journey with that Leo. That Leo may also be putting in a little bit of hard work or effort. Could be a new romantic connection. Yeah, I think it's going to happen. Yeah, it's possible to start a new journey with this Leo on Saturday. Things could move forward. Yeah, and at some point you may be undecided because you could have a couple of people around you. Let's see what happens with that Leo. You've got the world at your feet, and it looks like you're calling the shots. So that Leo may want things to move forward pretty quickly. Let's see what happens. Good, I'm glad. Anjali, next 3 months, what's coming? Money flows to you. The Page of Pentacles is usually like a side business or something, some way that you may be focused on bringing in extra money. Let's put it that way. And it works. Things move forward quickly. Could be a creative project of some kind and you're feeling very ambitious about it. When it comes to love, you may be feeling disappointed in something or someone recently, but it looks like you're being guided by the divine to listen to your intuition when it comes to love. You've got a Sagittarius coming in. You also have a Pisces coming in over the next 3 months. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Gabby, I need to start yoga. I don't want to end things, but I definitely feel a need for renewal. Yeah, you see, that happens sometimes. Like, if you go through like if you're always working on yourself, right? Like think of like low vibrational things. Like say for example, like years ago with my boyfriend Tom, we used to go to karaoke all the time. And while singing and that kind of stuff is high vibration, getting drunk is low vibration. So let's just say, for example, that he continued to go, he didn't do karaoke, he used to just go to drink. Let's say that he continued to go out drinking and I decided that I was going to not drink anymore and I was going to get on a, fitness program or something. We would outgrow each other, and you can understand why, because we would have different, like I would be up early in the morning, he would be sleeping late. You outgrow each other, but that's the way it is with everything. If one person is working on themselves and the other person is very stagnant or complacent, you outgrow one another. So you may have to think about that or see how you feel or talk about it. What's worse is the people that didn't separate. Like I knew one person who really wanted a divorce but never did it. And I don't believe that that person is any happier now. I just think that they just deal with it. Which to me, it's like life is just too short for that. Adriana, when is sex coming? Could be happening this spring. Kira, when this year will I find a new job? This summer. Anisha, how does the Scorpio feel about me? Thinks that first they have a lot of respect for you, so that's positive. They think that you're very intuitive, hardworking, ambitious, capable, attractive, strong, loyal, sincere, and well prepared. I know, T-Vet, it's hard when people can't let go, right? It's sad when people can't let go, but then there's nothing there. I don't know. It's like sometimes I feel like most functioning relationships are not functioning well. It's like there's no passion, there's no love, and the only thing that holds them together is that they've been together and they don't want to either let go of that or they don't want to start new. Or one person is controlling the other person and threatening them. And that's not happiness. Gabby, the new project presented at work doesn't seem like a good investment. Am I wrong or should I commit to it? Okay. Is the new project at work a good investment? I think you're right. I would go with your intuition. I don't think it's worth it either. Julie, so this Latanya woman is seeing other men while she's seeing him. I think she cycles through men, so I don't think that she's seeing them at the same time. I think they all play a certain role. So she may be with like Joe for a couple of weeks, and then she gets pissed off at him and she pulls back, and then she's seeing somebody else. It's a bunch of toxic relationship that she's in, and she's very controlling. She knows how to get what she wants. She stops at nothing, and people cave to her. They give her what she wants because she's persistent, but she's also a little crazy. So she doesn't care. She doesn't get embarrassed. Like, you know how like a normal person, if they act out like crazy, they get embarrassed. Like, she doesn't get embarrassed. She doesn't care. So people tend to do what she wants out of fear that she's going to be crazy. And she's a liar too. She lies. Yeah, there are definitely other men around her. That's why it's so hard to read for situations like this, because the cycle goes on and on. You know, it's like it's hard for timing with the cards to begin with, but then when you have things that are so up and down, back and forth, like together, not together, fighting, not fighting. Things are good today, things are bad tomorrow. And then this cycle is going on with other people too. And, you know, it's crazy because she thrives off of that kind of drama and she gets it. You know, like that's the part that's so frustrating for me, just as a human, but also as a reader, because it's like she gets it. She knows how to manipulate people into getting what she wants. And it's sick. Adriana, how is it going to be when I move to Mexico City in February? I think it's going to be good. Your life moves forward, happiness comes out, taking time for self-care, paying off a bill of debt or a loan. You got a wish around the situation and your life seems to move forward. I think it'll be good. Adriana, does he have someone else? No, I don't think so. Martha, did the Gemini think about me? Um, I don't know why the Gemini comes up with feeling very weak around the situation and a little bit heartbroken. And I'm not seeing that they're thinking about you right now. I don't know if something happened. I don't know. That's odd. I don't know. They may be dealing with some kind of emotional turmoil today. Kira, how does Daniel think that I'm feeling about him? May think that you feel like he's stuck in the mud or that he's slow and steady. He also, this is him here, Scorpio. He also may think that, he might think that you kind of think that he's ungrounded, unstable emotionally. I think he does think that you still care for him, but he may feel like you think that he's not worth it. Kiki, how does Zach feel? Does he think of me? He does think of you. He thinks that you're very successful. You're hardworking, growing, transforming. You're very smart, intelligent, and intuitive. Love cup here is full. So that's positive. Serena, just gotten this course from Udemy. Will completing it help me with career progress? Yeah, I would do it. Julie, does she have any witchcraft or spells on me or him? No. I don't know if she doesn't believe in that kind of stuff, or she thinks that she just does what she wants. Like, that's her witchcraft. She just does what she wants. Julie, what is Art thinking about me now? Watch out that the two of you don't have another argument with the Five of Swords. He may be thinking that right now you're very focused on school and work and those sort of endeavors. He also may think that you don't love him anymore, or that the relationship has kind of gone upside down. The relationship does need work, and he's aware of that because he feels a little stuck. You know, he's got a lot of respect for you, but yet he doesn't take responsibility for his actions, and he's quick to blame other people. So, I mean, he does have a lot of respect for you. He thinks that you're very smart. He thinks that you're very capable. You're going to be very successful with your career, but he's not going to take any responsibility for any of this nonsense, which is a shame. Adriana, what has he been thinking about us? You know, he may be feeling a little disappointed in this situation with everything that happened. He does have a wish around the situation, and he may be coming back with a little bit more effort at some point. I don't know. It's like he gets caught between like coming forward and moving away. It's like intuitively, it's like his head wants him to reach out, but then he just doesn't, and he doesn't know why. I think that he doesn't want to make promises he can't keep. And he doesn't know that he can make a commitment, so he just doesn't do anything right now. He does think about things, though. It's like he can't make up his mind. Adriana, what does he think I'm thinking about him? He may think that you think he's weak, that he's indecisive. The thing is that he does, or you got the Fool here, which is positive, and the Sun is in reverse, which is still positive. He may think that you like him and everything, but you see him as a weak person, and that he's indecisive. And I mean, I can understand where he would be coming from, because like he was taking the easy way out. Like, it's very easy to like look for sex and that's it. Yeah, I mean, you know, and have no responsibility. Did I just lose my spot? Oh, you're welcome, Kira. You can always email me. I'm around. Gabby, will I find a new job by March? Like, once we get past like St. Patty's Day, I always feel like the fucking spring is here. You know, it's like, let's just get to St. Patty's Day. I don't know. There's something about March that just makes me... But then we always get hit with a big snowstorm in March. should. Yeah, I think you will get a new job by March. Rhonda, what is Captain Carol plan for my job next 2 weeks? What is Captain Carol plan for my job next 2 weeks? Okay, I don't know who this person is. Like if this is your boss or something, but this is what comes up. You might be feeling a little undecided, or they may be undecided about what's going to happen, but they've got a lot of respect for you. They think that you're successful and you have a wish around the situation. A new job opportunity or a new project is headed your way, and maybe something a little bit more creative. You're not waiting for your ship to come in. You're going to take the opportunity and run with it, and you take it to the top of the mountain and feel like you can exhale, no longer holding yourself back. So I'm thinking in the next couple of weeks, this person gives you a new project to work on that may be something a little bit more creative, and it seems to work out well for you. Adriana, what's coming in March? What's coming in March? Money. Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. You could have a side gig that brings in a lot of money, or a side business. You could have a Sagittarius and a Virgo around that may be very significant. You also may have a new opportunity to go back to school or in a new area of study, and there would be a lot of success around it if you decided to do that. Flower Witch. Does Amity plan on giving me back my deposit this month? I don't think so. The timing doesn't look right with the Judgment card in reverse. Sonia, how is or will be the overall energy of my love life in 2021? It looks like it may be good. There may be some new energy coming in and some good karma coming back to you in 2021. T. Vet Love. You've got success coming in around love, success coming into around rest, relaxation, self-care. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful of that card if you don't want children right now. Oh God, you've got an Aquarius, you got a Taurus, you got a Pisces, you got an Aries and a Capricorn around you. You're going to have choices. Things change for the better for you quickly. And there's soulmate connections, or the one that you wind up choosing is the soulmate connection, and your love life moves forward in 2021. God, you got a lot of options there. Mihak, will I hear from the Libra anytime soon? He's on my mind. I'm not getting communication coming in anytime soon. You might feel like it's a long road ahead of you. You might have to just give it a little bit of time before the communication comes in. Elza, does Wallace miss me? Yes, he does. Pamela, still waiting on unemployment. Will I be able to have any financial security by my birthday, February 2nd? I think you get it by February 2nd. You should get something by then. Yeah, something should come in by then. Cinnamon, how is the shift is helping me physically and spiritually? Well, you're undergoing a huge transformation and you're prepared for it, no longer holding yourself back. It looks like you may be, as far as like physical issues, you may be taking charge of your health or implementing a new fitness regimen or a diet plan or whatever to hit your goals. You're slow and steady wins the race, but you're making changes. Life moves forward. It also looks like, are you trying to gain weight and muscle? Because it looks like you may be successful with that if you focus on it moving forward. It also looks like spiritually, you may start to notice that you're having hearing things. Take notice of it and write it down. If you start to hear phrases or words, there was a fucking name that I heard the other day and I kept hearing it and I can't remember what it was, and I wanted to look the person up. It was a famous person, but they weren't like super famous. I can't remember what the name was. So like that, when you hear something, write it down because it could make sense at another point. And you might start having that happen. Flower. When will I find a new job opportunity? Within the next 9 weeks, there should be a new job opportunity, or you could even be starting a new job in the next 9 weeks. Rhonda, love and finances for the next 2 weeks. Okay, when it comes to love, you got a soulmate connection coming in. If you're with someone, current relationship is a soulmate connection, and you may be planning a trip to water, by water, or around water. If you're not with anyone, soulmate connection comes in, and your life moves forward with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It does look like life is moving forward pretty quickly overall, just in general. When it comes to finances, things change for the better quickly. Financial stability or more of it comes in through a new job opportunity or maybe even a side gig. Looks like the sun is coming out over your life, so that's positive in every area. Finances, you have a wish around, and you're being guided by the divine. So if some opportunity comes up, you might want to think about taking it. It may bring in extra money with like a little amount of work. Let's see what happens. Looks like things are improving in both areas over 2021 or early 2021. Julie, so he knows that she doesn't love him after all this time, or she's telling him that she loves him. Does she tell him that she loves him? I think she tells him she loves him. Yeah. I don't think that she knows what love is. I don't think she's capable of it, but I think she says it. Flower, what should I do about my deposit situation with Emily? It looks like you're going to have choices, so be prepared. You should get the money back eventually because you got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. I would ask for it again. This person seems to have a lot of respect for you. I think that they'll try to get away with not giving it to you or putting you off if they can, but if you kind of corner them, they'll give you the money back. I would try it that way first. You know, just come right out and ask for it. And if they say they're going to give it to you and they don't follow through, you follow up with them. Hey, I still didn't get that money. Julie, how would work go for me tomorrow and Friday? It should go well. You got success coming in, like cause for celebration, like I would say would be pleasant. There may be some extra money or extra financial stability coming in tomorrow and Friday, starting a new journey. Things move forward. I think it goes pretty well. Julie, does he believe her? Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, it's a twisted situation. It's very twisted. No, I did that one on love and finances just a few minutes ago. Sonia, I did yours. How about Ashley? I didn't do Ashley. How many more weeks or days or months until he contacts me and confesses his love feelings for me? I'm not even sure if he loves me. Um, if you haven't heard from somebody in a really long time and you're willing to wait weeks or days or months for a love confession, I would say there's probably not much love here. And I wouldn't sit around waiting for something like that. I don't know where your relationship is right now, but if he, I mean, if to sit around waiting for a love confession from somebody you're not in contact with, I would definitely keep your options open. I don't, yeah, because the Two of Cups is in reverse. So I don't know that the two of you are going to connect in a romantic relationship. Were you ever once in a romantic relationship? He's a crush. Okay, I would not sit around and wait for this person to contact you. If you have an interest in him and you want to reach out to him and tell him how you feel, that's your choice. You might do that because you're not holding yourself back and you may be feeling ambitious. But I don't know that this is, that the two of you are on the same page at this point. So I wouldn't be waiting around for something like that. I would keep your options open. Or you could always reach out to him and see how he feels. Um, I lose my spot. I did Cinnamon. I did Elsa. Paris, I can't tell you what career somebody is going to choose. I need to know what their interests are or what they're working towards. I can't just pull out a career from somebody that I never met before. Angel, Elisa's feelings for me and what happens if I confess is she seeing someone? I don't think that she's seeing anyone. The problem with this relationship is that it's really way out of balance. And like the energy around the situation is that you have there's a lot of resistance around it because your desire for her is so strong and that builds resistance around the situation. I would try to cut some of your energy away from her and stop thinking about her so much because it kind of puts her on a pedestal, which then makes her absolutely out of reach. Like that's just what happens. And right now the love cup is in reverse. So I wouldn't even suggest that you tell her right now how you feel because I think that you got her on some kind of a pedestal and she needs to come off that pedestal and you need to be looking at the situation for exactly what it is and not through rose-colored glasses. And that is what's going on here, I think. And that kind of energy can kind of push her away. The desire around it is too strong. And when that desire is too strong, it builds a lot of resistance. I would try to, I don't think she's seeing anyone else. I would try to pull your energy away from her right now and get busy doing other things. Take your mind off of her. Otherwise, the resistance is going to build and she's going to be up on a pedestal and she's going to be out of reach. Empress, Adam's current energy and feeling towards me. Comes up undecided. The Two of Swords is in reverse. His energy may be very undecided. He also may be feeling like either disappointed in the situation, a little bit unstable around the situation. I mean, he thinks that you're smart. He thinks you're intelligent and hardworking and that you're very capable, but I don't know why. There's a lot of stagnant energy around this situation. Like nothing's changing or nothing is improving. It's kind of like it's been here for a long time and nothing around that has changed. I don't know why. I don't know when the last time was you spoke to him. Julie, are they in a relationship now and would they ever find out about the other men around her? I don't think that they're really in a relationship. I mean, the whole thing is very strange. No, I don't think he knows about the other men. I don't think he knows. I don't know that he ever finds out either. She's very good at what she does. She's very manipulating and she knows how to get what she wants out of people. But I don't think that they're in a relationship. Adriana, how is it going to be with the new person? It should be good. Love cup is full. Feeling like it's a compassionate, loving, kind, stable relationship with a lot of ambition, financial security, and lots of time for self-care. Self-care, rest, relaxation, and maybe something that you guys do together. Julie, does he still love me? Yeah, I think he does still love you and he cares about you, but I don't know. It's a twisted situation, and you know you got to think about yourself and what you want, and you know like would you ever trust him again? Like you know what I mean? Like this is a crazy situation that he's been in, and I feel like this woman's been around him for a very long time, but they're not always consistent. It's like he may go like a really long time without seeing her, and then all of a sudden she's back in the picture. So you got to think about like what happens if tomorrow he were to show up and be like, oh, she's gone. But like, how would you ever know for sure that a year from now she doesn't show up again? Because she seems to do that, and she seems to do it with more than one person. I want to say that there's 3 people around her. I don't know that that's true. Maybe there may even be somebody else or more people. But it seems like there's 3 that she constantly goes through this crazy cycle with. And she's brutal. When you fight with her or when they fight with her, she's really rough. Liz wants messages from Spirit. Page of Fire. Outgoing, confident, creative, mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. Eight of Water. A desire to move on. The search for something more meaningful, spiritual, and emotional growth. Seven of Water. A complex decision, the need to do research. Stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. I feel like everybody has moments where they procrastinate. Like there are certain things, like I've been trying to clean this bedroom here for quite some time. I've been putting that off. It's like every time I come in here, I kind of get caught up doing something else. I don't know. Anyway, don't procrastinate. Martha, why have I been so emotional today? Well, you could be picking up a couple of things. First of all, we got some planetary stuff happening here where the moon is going to conjunct Pluto in Capricorn. That could be, you know, that's sort of like getting to the down deep, buried, hidden shadow side of ourselves. So that could be coming up. It could be like old, deep emotions that have been pushed down deep inside you. Now it's being triggered by the new moon. That could be part of it. The moon is here. I would just kind of feel it, express it, let it go, and then tomorrow you should be feeling a little bit better. Tomorrow it looks like you're stepping into your own strength. But, you know, like this is the time over yesterday and today, it's like this is kind of a tough aspect because it kind of forces us to look at parts of ourselves that we either don't like or that need help and need work that we might not want to work on. It's like the shadow self, the dark side of us, like the part of us that wants revenge or the part of us that wants to get back at somebody. That could be coming up today and it could be causing emotions too. Plus deep, dark, old emotions that have been stuffed for years are coming to the surface. It's going to pass. It's going to pass. New chapter. What does the future hold for me and Philip? Right now, things may kind of be in a standstill because it looks like he's not putting in all that much effort and the death card is in reverse, so I wouldn't expect much to change right away. But at some point, good karma comes back to the situation and the two of you could reconnect. It might not be happening right away, though. You may have to give it a little bit of time. Liz, general for next week. You might need to have a little bit of patience next week. Balance is coming back to your life, but you could be feeling like, hey, I'm waiting here for my ship to come in. You also may be spending a lot of time thinking or overthinking. Kind of let that go because happiness is on its way. It might not happen next week. Although you could get a new job opportunity or you could be working on a side business next week. You may be feeling like next week's a little bit frustrating. Once we get past next week, once we get past January, just in general, things start to get a little easier for most of us. Next week is okay. It's not terrible. Zara, you could close them. Thank you. Spirit called me out. Oh, thank you, Martha. I'm glad it helps. Princess. How does Evalie with a Virgo feel about Christina S? Okay. They used to be friends. Okay. Oh, I don't think she likes her. Lovers is in reverse. So they may have been very close friends at one point, but when it fell apart pretty hard. Yeah. Thinks that she's unprepared, may think that she's kind of two-faced or a little bit standoffish. Also could think that she's selfish. Yeah. I think that they've outgrown one another, for sure. see the question yet. I'll be back on tonight. I'm going to try, while Avery, I think she's still sleeping, to clean up this bedroom. And I have to find her bottle. I don't know where the other bottle went. Allison, my friend Dee Dee, I just found out got engaged, but he was trying to hook up with me. What's going to go on between him and Anne Marie? Yeah, he intends to marry her. It's so bizarre that so many people do this. They just don't take marriage seriously. Like, so to some people, it's just, okay, that's what you want, that's what I'll give you, but I'm still going to do what I want. And that's what's coming up. The Empress is here, and the Fool is here. So I do think that they're going to get married. It does look like they're going to get married. I don't think that he cares. Like, I think that, you know, some people, like, they just don't care. Like, they'll just do what they want. I'm just going to marry you, shut you up, and I'm going to continue to do what I want on the side. It's very selfish, but more often than not, this goes on. um, Well, Angel, the thing is that you can tell her, but there is so much, like, there is so much desire around this situation that I'm concerned that it's not going to go the way you want because she's on somewhat of a pedestal. That's why I'm telling you to break the energy first. Like, the desire and the want to be with somebody that is that strong tends to build resistance around the situation. So that makes me nervous, especially because I don't think that she has any idea how you feel, that when you tell her, she's going to be taken back by it and she's not going to know how to respond. I think you have to do what I think you have to do what is best for you. And if you want to get it off your chest, fine, but the stress around this situation is building resistance. Let me just put it that way. The desire builds resistance. The need builds resistance. But you know, it's like it works both ways with women, because I know women that married men that are cheating on them. They know that the man is cheating on them and they don't care. They don't care. They just want to be married. They want the wedding. They want everyone to think that they're so in love. And that's what's more important to them. So it works both ways. It's a highly dysfunctional situation, but this is what people do. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I've had some pretty twisted situations come my way. Like, you know that he's with someone else. You know that he's been cheating on you. You don't care as long as nobody else knows. You don't care that he has been unfaithful for 10 years and you're still going to marry him. For what reason? Just to say you're married? I mean, what? I don't know what the reason is. Why would you do that? Like, to me, right? You can live with somebody forever and not be legally bound to them, right? But once you marry them, now legally they're in control. So why would you want to give somebody who's been cheating on you legal rights to pull the plug on you? God forbid. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you want to do that? For what reason? To prove to your Facebook friends that you're loved? Is that what the reason is? Well, then good for you. But this is what you're going to get. Because I wouldn't want to do that. I would rather my mother be in control of that, or my child be in control of that, and not give it to somebody who obviously doesn't love me if they've been cheating on me. But people, you know, it's about wants and needs are a bizarre thing, because it doesn't, like, we associate marriage with love. But I would say that most marriages are not based on love. They're based on some sort of a need. And it has nothing to do with love. It has to do with, I need money, I need financial stability, I need to be married, I don't want to be single. And that's why they do it. So, you know, it works both ways. This guy could be cheating and not tell anybody that he's with somebody, but she may also not care because she's going to have a wedding and she's going to have flowers and they're going to take pictures, and that's what's important. You know, like people's values sometimes. don't add up. You know, like the other situation with the woman that says that she's in love. She doesn't know what love is. She's incapable of loving. There is no love. You could say it, you could sling that word around, but what does it mean? Nothing. It means nothing. And it's just, you know, you're caught up in a toxic relationship that's hard to get out of because that's based on psychological bullshit. It's not based on love. It's based on I can control you. I can have you when I want you. When I don't want you, I'll discard you. When I need you, I'm going to call you up. Why do you want to do that? But yet people do it. So it's craziness. I mean, I was seeing somebody for 8 years who got married behind my back and continued to see me. What was the point in that? Like, what was I doing for him that he needed to still continue to see me? What was I doing for him? I don't know. I wasn't giving him money. I wasn't making him dinner. I wasn't paying his bills. Why did he want to still continue to see me? Did his wife know? I would venture to guess that she probably had a clue because I got a phone call once from somebody saying that this phone number was in her friend's phone and she wanted to know who I was. That was probably her. Who was it? Like, do you pick up a random friend's phone and like, oh, I don't know this person. Let me call them and find out who they are. So, I mean, people are twisted. Sorry, general reading until the end of the week. You could have be feeling a little bit ambitious about possibly a new love connection or a current love connection. Got a Libra coming in. Or you may be feeling justice around a current love relationship or a current love connection or somebody that's been in your life. You may feel like either justice has come back to you or justice has come back to them. But either way, out of the clear blue sky, communication should pick up with somebody. Got communication coming in here. You have a Scorpio around? There's a Scorpio coming in. And you may be throwing yourself into some sort of a creative project this week. That looks like it's fun and exciting. Water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Maybe it is a Scorpio. Mel, I haven't asked about the Cancer in a while. What's the energy around him? What's the energy around the Cancer? Argumentative. Huh. Anxious. Not in the best spot. No, there's a double-edged sword here. He's got all swords around him. Energy around him isn't good. Updated finances from Mel. Oh, you don't like that, Scorpio. That may be him reaching out, though. All right, if you don't like him, then that's okay. Updated finances from Mel. Got ambition coming in around finances, and you may be getting an offer that would be hard to turn down. It also looks like feeling less burdened by the weight of the world around finances and feeling like things are improving. Eight of Pentacles, you may be going back to school for something. The Magician, the opportunity to manifest new opportunities to bring in money and feeling like the hard work you've put into something is now starting, fruits of your labor are coming to pay off. I think your finances are improving in 2021. Emin, is W interested in me on social media? Is W interested in me on social media? Yes, I think he is interested in you, yeah. I think you could explore that. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. All right, guys, then I'm going to go, and I'll be back on tonight, probably like between 9:30 and 10:30. And if anybody needs a private, feel free to email me. I put the sales up on the community page. And I think that's 3 for $20 for a video and 2 for $12 for email. I'll see you guys tonight. Thank you all. Bye-bye.